Today I'm going to show you guys how to clear up yellow or fog lenses. Now this one's starting to fog here, so this one's worse than the other one. Like there's like different fogging all over it, but this one's not as bad. It's on the top, but so yeah. Now a little tip here: the more fogged or yellow the headlight is, the more sanding you're going to have to do. This one's not too bad. It's always good to get at them before they get too bad, but you can still get a really good result out of really yellow lights, but you're going to have to put a lot more effort and work into it. So our first step, well, before we go for the first step, I'll just show you what we're going to need. So we're going to need some water, some clear coat, just automotive clear coat. I'm just using the Duplo color. Soft rag. I got some new finish polish, and one more thing, some 2000 grit sandpaper. So the first step we're going to, and paper and tape. So the first step we're going to do is we're going to mask off around the light. So when we're sanding, or well, wet sanding, we won't wreck the paint. So let's go ahead. Now that we got the whole light masked off, we're ready to begin. So first we're going to take our water, and we're going to spray down the lens, if my bottle wants to work for me. Now we're going to take a little piece of the 2000 grit sandpaper, and we're going to just gently go over it like this. Now you want to make sure you get every part of the light, all on the corners and everything like that, so you get it 100%. All down in the corners like this. Make sure you really get those corners. And then we're just going to continuously do this, and then I'll continue what to look for after sanding it for a while. So I just pulled all the tape off just because it was all getting saturated with water, but it has a light haze to it now. I've sanded it for probably about 15 minutes or so. I only used 2 pieces. The key to getting a really nice look to it with the least amount of little scratches as possible is by staying with the same piece of paper for a little while. So basically I went with this one for a while, and then I switched over to this one, and then went this one a little bit longer than this one, so the paper gets a little less gritty, and then it comes out a lot better. So now that we're here, we got all this sanded off, so all the oxidized plastic is now off, and so now we need to protect it. So what we're going to do is we're going to remask off here, and we're also going to take the newspaper and mask off the paint so we don't get any overspray, because we're going to be applying automotive clear coat to help prevent it from re-yellowing and hazing. And I don't suggest using any cheap type of clear coat that you can get for like $5 or so, just because it can yellow too. So I just suggest and recommend going with the Duplo Color Perfect Match clear coat. It's like in Canada $15, I think it's like $10 in the US. So, but this whole thing won't cost you any more than $20 to do, and plus you can do it on a whole bunch of other cars too. Like there's enough clear coat in there to probably do about 3 cars. So now we're going to remask everything up. I just got it all masked off now, and I'm just giving the clear coat a quick shake. And I'll kind of just show you guys exactly just how it will look pretty clear just by spraying on the clear coat. So you don't have to worry about the haze that's still on it from sanding, because you'll see it'll just disappear right now. Let's do a little test spray. Okay. Now you can see how that instantly just changed it. Look at how good that looks. And I've only done the first coat so far, so I'm going to put about 3 coats of this on. So you're going to want to wait about 15 minutes per coat, and then I'll just continue off on what we're going to do next. And basically, after the 3rd coat, you're going to want to let it sit for at least an hour to an hour and a half. And so in that time, I'll get started on the other one. So we got that to that. Literally a whole world difference. So yeah, I'm going to continue and I'll just spray on the next few coats. So we're just going to do 3 coats, and that's exactly just how you do it. You want to start with the nozzle off of what you're spraying, and then go over it and go off of the actual project and then stop spraying, or else you get high and low dips in your clear coat, and this is also the exact same for paint. Okay, so after the paint is cured for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, we're gonna get another thing of sandpaper. You're only going to need 1 piece this time. Get the lens all wet, and you're going to wet sand it down until it has smooth fog on it. So like an even fog, there's no like darker points on it. So you're just basically going to do this on all the corners and everything. Make sure you get it all, and I'll show you what it looks like, what it should look like for the light fog. And so this is after the clear coat has already cured and everything like that. I have the lens all dried. You see how it's like an even fog? It's hard to kind of pick up on the camera, but when you get down to here, there's like little darker spots. So I'm gonna have to re-hit those darker spots to even out the clear coat, so it's nice and level and it will give you a better finish. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Just touch up on the bottom here, get it all nice and clear. And if you have that too, just do the same. Just do it until it's a nice even clear, like this area here, how it's all evenly clear, like a even fog. That's what you want to go for. So I'm going to hit it with another piece of sandpaper. So I got the headlight all evened out. And our next step is we're going to take a soft cloth and some polish. And we're going to polish up the light. Now, I'm going to continue and just doing this. This is what you just got to do. And just keep on going until the polish gets hard. And if you need to hit it a second time, just hit it a second time. I'm going to just continue here because it's a little hard with recording. And then I'll show you guys the end there. Okay, so I got her all polished up. There's the end result right there. Looks practically brand new. I also did the other side here too. Looks brand spanking new. Now I'll do a little, I'll post, there'll be a little before and after right now. Hopefully this tutorial helped you guys clean up your fog lights. Hi. If it did, please give this video a like and subscribe. Until next time, we'll see you guys later after these ball joints are done. Woo!